It's the time to get down.
Yes, you would, but it's not happening in 2009.
You're able to visualize it.
You can do it in 2017, maybe.
But that's good. That's close.
Well,
I can wait.
Well, then wait and go on.
Give me one.
Why are we talking about this?
Okay,
Give me one of them Auburn girls.
Well, you know what?
What?
The whole part about it is to see the bonding that takes place between you two, because it's like Eve and Adam, not Adam and Eve.
Thank you. You can get on top.
Okay.
I know how it is. You natural people like being controlled.
Wait a minute. With a face like that, DeVeaux, you deserve your own show.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
He makes me look like
No crinkly forehead.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, you guys, welcome.
I
Here we
love
go.
you.
We got to do the wrap on this because it's a lot of sports to control and cover.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
let's go.
I love you, though.
This picture is representing the Atlanta Falcons because would you believe right now that the Atlanta Falcons are the top NFC team in the period as it relates to the conference? So Mario, before you point out something,
They're
to
9-2.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Try. That's good.
What does that mean?
9-2.
I'm just telling you.
Well, 9-2
How does that
means
sound to you?
it's the best record.
Oh, they've won 9, lost 2?
Yes.
You rather they were 5-7. I was trying to understand. We're just making sure everybody understands the sports today.
It's a good sport.
Yes.
Well, you know what?
It's 9-2.
And DeVeaux, this may not be important to you, but you know, in the football world, Michael Vick has been the kind of the comeback kid lately. But here's a team that he actually abandoned for various reasons. We won't get into the background of it. But the bottom line, here's the Atlanta Falcons. So, Maury, how interesting would this be if Michael Vick, Philadelphia Eagles, and Atlanta met in the conference finals for the NFC? Who would you root for?
Oh, Vic, I would root for the Indiana Pacers.
See, you won't get no argument from DeVeaux because she...
What do you think about it?
Don't.
Because you know what I like about the Pacers?
Oh, no.
I like teams that are named after creatures, animals, like Pacers and horses, as opposed to especially like the ones that are named after like Native Americans, like, you know, the Florida Seminoles or the
Redskins.
Yeah, that's the meaning. So I like the ones named after little
This is so
little
wrong.
furry
This is so
woodland
wrong.
creatures, preferably.
But what, did you answer his question?
Huh?
Did you answer his question properly?
Which I don't know. I sometimes do it improperly, but
You're always improper.
Okay.
Okay. Did you answer his question?
I just wanted to know what you thought.
Well,
'Cause, you know,
I mean,
being as you have dreadlocks, we know you know absolutely nothing about sports. But some of them do. No, some of them do.
Some of them do.
you talk about Michael Vick, the guy with the dogs.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now, and no one's referencing it as much as anymore, DeVeaux. It's just interesting that
They
the
don't
team,
talk about the dog
the
thing.
team
Okay, I
that
just want to
the
know.
team that he came from, while this was occurring, was Atlanta Falcons, and nobody
Okay.
picked
See, named
Atlanta.
after the creatures,
See,
Falcons, got it.
birds.
There
I
you
like
go.
those. They
See?
fly.
Okay, and they're doing well. 9-2.
Bengals or
Yes, they are.
tigers.
And Mike has something to do with the Falcons.
Well, he used to be on the team when he had all his problems or issues with the
Oh.
dogs.
Perros.
So where is he now?
Philadelphia.
Oh, he moved.
On the Eagles.
Yeah.
They-
well, he's still doing good.
named
Falcons, Eagles.
Named after a bird.
Okay.
A wonderful bird, a symbol
Feathers.
of our freedom. A
Feathers.
Wonderful
Feathers.
eagle. They are
Right.
endangered.
Oh, they are.
But remember, they are a wonderful symbol of our freedom.
That's right.
So
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Hush, okay. Get over it. What's next?
okay, here's the next one. 'Cause Mario didn't pick, but he will eventually. He's going to pick between Atlanta and Michael Vick and the Eagles, but we're not going to go there. Did you watch the game? Unfortunately, the head bowed here is a theme with Indianapolis Colts, who went against the Chargers, San Diego. And when you talk about a team that got a beat down, I'm sorry, dude. I had to put the theme here, can't run, can't hide, for a reason, because the running game by Indianapolis was 23 yards. And this man had 4 interceptions.
He
so,
looks disappointed.
Peyton
He
Manning,
doesn't he?
Peyton Manning has an issue. So, DeVeaux, if a person performs that badly at quarterback, what do you think the real issue with Peyton Manning is? He looks sad. What do you think it is?
Yes.
He's got some issues. I think maybe he needs some counseling. He might need a hug. You know, sometimes when people, do a lot of failure, it's because nobody's there to encourage them.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he has some personal problems. What's wrong with him?
Mario, you want to help her? Do you think he has personal problems, or he just got his ass whooped?
You know, I think if you don't get enough roughage in your diet. You don't get enough roughage in your diet.
Did he just get his butt whooped? Is that what's going on?
Then you get that bloated feeling.
Yeah.
Just
Victor,
not yourself.
Yes. What happened to him? Why is he down?
Well, there was a game yesterday against San Diego, and San Diego has the Indianapolis Colts number, but the bottom line...
an animal, a wonderful horse in the prime of its life, a colt.
This one doesn't
Indianapolis
have
Colts, named after the horses.
Okay.
Hippity hop,
Hop,
running.
That's right.
Run.
One of your favorite sports, right, DeVeaux? You like football, right?
If I had to watch any sports, it would be football.
Why is that?
Why is that?
Well, it's active. Baseball's a little boring, and you got to wait for the ball to get hit. Then you watch where the ball lands. Football, they're running, they're doing it, they're jumping on each other. Sometimes they even get emotional when they all jump on one guy. Everybody goes boom,
like
boom,
that
boom, boom,
kind
boom,
of
boom. I'm
gang
like,
thing. Kind of like prison.
Feel that, like tingle.
Like
poor
that
guy.
part.
Shut up. So,
Okay.
in any
Works for
sports,
you.
it would be football.
Okay, all right.
But anyway, so what's up with him? He just lost
Well-
yesterday, and he's upset. You still getting paid, okay? Don't
He's
be
got
upset.
that bloated feeling.
Well,
Yeah,
it
he
all.
does.
Well, here's the thing. Indianapolis is a perennial playoff team. They still head their division. Here's the thing. Based on what San Diego shows, because this is the progression, Mario, when other teams say, well, we know how to play them. Do you think they have to win their division to win out? Because the wild card is going to come from some other division. So do you think they're going to make the playoffs, Mario, or was that just a blip in the schedule?
I think they'll make the playoffs, but just like DeVeaux said, with her wonderful insight, that's about as far as they go. Because, ultimately, when you have the Colts, you need, to feed them, right? Alfalfa.
Maybe he's being starved.
Maybe, and they need a little more encouragement. And maybe if we have a moment of just, sort of reminding us why we're doing all this, then maybe they could go further. They need an intervention. Maybe they can go to Malibu.
I
What do you
think
Most of them probably live in Malibu.
I
okay?
suggested McRib. How about some McRibs?
a mirrib,
Those are wonderful at improving my attitude.
a mirib.
I know. I've been trying to get DeVeaux to have
We
one.
want to get through the sports section, okay? So I
Have
can
you had
get
a
some hot
McRib
picks.
lately?
So go ahead, Victor.
I can
No.
go ahead.
Wonderful pork patty. Boneless pork patty.
Ew.
DeVeaux,
Yes.
you know that the mirib
what
was going to
Okay,
be.
forget the ribs. We're talking about this guy number 18.
Well, we're going to get past him because
past him.
Mario still has to, he's giving his color
Will you
commentating.
get serious?
He is serious.
He's looking at the ground, watching his foreskin drag in the sand.
Oh,
Okay, I give up.
you give up?
Mario is
What do you
never
think?
going to be sane.
What's he looking at?
I don't know. Maybe he could be looking at his little pouch belly. Oh, yeah,
That's the
I
way
don't-
men, when they're at the urinal, that's the pose they take.
at the urinal.
They want to lock eyes. You don't want to be looking at the other guys,
Well, we shouldn't be.
let's see.
Should be watching where you're peeing.
Well, now you think
Oh.
that shows you right there how to do it.
Okay.
Okay. What?
you know.
This is confusing.
That's okay. DeVeaux, I'm going to help you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to a subject that women love
Okay.
what men do.
Wedding makeovers?
No, women love men that fight, especially fight for them. But in this situation, Cortland Finnegan of the Tennessee Titans, the DB, and of course Andre Johnson of the Houston Texans got into a fight. Maury, did you check out the fight, man?
Yes, and I think when your name is Cortland Finnegan, you're starting off with a handicap. So you got to give him love. Do you know anybody named that? You know anybody close? Cortland Finnegan? No. Hey, Finnegan, Irish lad. Need you want to dance a jig, laddie. I get a little leprechaun to come and play football.
What are they fighting over, Victor? Why are they fighting?
Well,
Lucky-
football
Lucky Charms.
football players fight all the time.
I know, but what happened here? Do you know?
Wait, I tell you what.
It's over wardrobe. He wanted to wear the dark jersey, and the other guy had the dark jersey. You know how y'all get backstage with the wardrobe, especially when it comes to shoes.
It would be really sad if they
Very
were fighting over
similar.
that.
Very similar.
I'm sure he did something stupid to one or the other.
Well, let's just say this: Tennessee's losing. They got zipped, blanked by the team.
That's right.
Let's just say Cortland's on the left, getting his head smashed.
He's the other guy's a
that's
sore
that's
loser.
that the winner?
Yeah.
The one that's got his head towards the ground?
No, the one that's winning is number 80.
Oh.
Andre Johnson actually beat as far as the fight, but here's where I think Cortland won. He
He's
got
a better name.
Well, he's close. If you get the main player, the most valuable player on the team, out of a game or a next game, you actually win, tactically, because Tennessee doesn't look like they're going to go into the playoffs. And Houston had some chance. So Mario, who's the smarter move? Losing the fight, or basically getting their MVP player kicked off the team for at least a game?
They're one and the same, and I agree. That's the way I always got DeVeaux out of competition.
Shut up.
Pissed
I
her
think
off
getting
and she
him
throw
out
her
the game,
racket.
getting him out the game would
Run
be
off of their earth shoes.
the thing to do. Getting him out the game would be the thing to do. Shut up, Mario. God. Dog.
You having a rough time, DeVeaux?
Yes.
That's okay.
So I think getting him off the game would be a bigger thing because a fight's a few minutes, and getting off the game for the whole season means something.
Getting off the game.
Getting kicked out.
Well, Mario, she brought a little bit
She
of
did. That was
some
insightful.
wise. That's insightful. You got to give her some sound effects.
Don't be giving me no screams afterwards.
Oh,
Dang. I get an applause scream and
so you did good. You did good because I personally think that the winner, even though you lose Cortland as your defensive back, the idea that you inflict pain with the MVP player of your team to get knocked out of a game is a win up on that team. You disrupt whatever chances they have, maybe going to the playoffs.
Well, that guy needs to be penalized for doing it.
Well, he's going to be penalized.
Very good.
All right, going over, there was a game a couple of weeks ago where a Buffalo Bill wide receiver, Stevie Johnson, actually celebrated in the end zone. And when he celebrated in the end zone, he actually said, "Why so serious?" Of course, that's going again, with the Batman thing, the whole thing, why so serious? And he celebrated that. Now, guess what has happened?
He spelled it correctly.
Somebody else wrote it.
Right.
Right on.
So he's going to give him points. So, but here's the question. Here's the game. Buffalo Bills have not beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this was the chance. This was the last, I guess you can say, progression down the field where the man dropped the ball in the end zone.
Yes.
And now, Mark, have you heard his responses since that?
He said he's never going to get over DeVeaux.
Never.
It's like that first premature ejaculation. You never get over it, sort of.
What? So
Then, you get over it. You
get over it?
Yeah.
He's going to
You
get
know
over
how that is.
Well, he'll get over it, too.
That first time.
No, he's tweeted.
You have that
He's not gonna
7-minute
get over
sexual escapade.
Guess who he blamed?
You get over it.
Shut up. Who?
I tell you what.
I blame them. Blame
What?
the woman.
Blame yourself.
I tell you
always.
what. I'll make up some names to blame.
Lasted longer than other times.
Girlfriend, pastor, God, team, hype, best friend. Who do you think he blamed?
God?
Mario, who do you think he blamed?
I blame
team.
the stickum.
Team.
Because if he had had the proper stickum,
Team.
if you have the proper stickum
Can
on
you
your
just
hand,
answer one of the questions?
then you
right?
catch the ball. I saw I
Okay.
walk in and my hand is stuck to my groin.
What?
Because that's
Why
stickum.
don't you say team? Just say team.
Team.
You said team.
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Victor?
What does it mean? The man has tweeted, and
see?
basically he has tweeted out that he asked God, why did he do this to him? He blames God.
I was right.
That was
Yes.
a tweet.
Yeah.
Shut up. I was right. He blamed God.
Steve-
Well, you know all about that metaphysical.
So, I do. So, this whole thing, why it's so serious?
Yes.
Okay, really relates. You see, he's linking the
That's
two.
right.
I think DeVeaux should counsel some of these NBA.
They do need a
She
little
won't
counsel.
screw them. They too big. But she can counsel them, though.
Yeah, really, I
Well,
could.
well, you did good,
might
DeVoe.
get
I
one
did.
of the
Well, you know what?
mascots.
And when you start blaming God for stuff, you totally step out of the responsibility for your own actions.
That's why Christians do it all the
Okay.
time. That's their
you have
favorite
to,
thing.
You have to step into responsibility
I like that.
That's
Go
too
ahead,
Buddhist.
DeVoe.
That's too Buddhist.
because God is within you,
Oh, I see.
around you. So you and God are one. So you can't just separate yourself and go, "It's all your fault, God."
It hasn't worked in the past.
It hasn't worked.
Okay, well now Mario,
It's
you're the
counterproductive.
Yes, it is.
In a spiritual sense.
Mario.
In all sense.
You're the coach, Mario, of this gentleman that's on the team. That he's concerned, and he says he'll never get over it. Is that looking good as it means moving on to the
You'll
next
get
game?
over it.
Get over.